Guys, welcome into Cincy and the Pupil. We are reacting to episode 17 of Shangri-La Frontier. Dev, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's freaking do it. Okay. Alright, guys. So, Weatherman is a zombie. We realized he's a zombie. He got hurt by the holy water. He's screaming like a bitch. And he's going into phase 3. That's where we're starting out with this thing. Dev, were you fired up to see him kind of unlock this last stage and become a G, Weatherman?
So, I don't know if that necessarily got me fired up, but I'll tell you what did get me fired up was whenever Sunraku kind of like ended up going like toe to toe with him, and he was like, "Dude, I'm not in this game just for a passing grade.
Yes,
I want to win. You know, I
so
want
fire,
dude.
So fire.
That got me so hyped, dude. I was ready for, dude. I thought it was gonna be the end of the battle.
Right there. He's like, I'm gonna finish this off, cause right before that happened, what Devin just said, we see the Kieran horse transform into like a Gundam little mobile suit.
I was upset by that.
I was kind of too. I'm like, come on, man, you're a freaking horse already. Why do you gotta be a mobile Gundam suit, bro? And the whole point of it was to not let Weatherman's new like last form combine with Kieran. And so
phase 2. Yeah,
another 10 minutes probably, from what Pentagon said, and Sunraku to what Devin said, nah, I'm gonna beat him.
Yeah, we're not just gonna survive the 10 minutes. I'm gonna defeat this guy.
I got a little goosebumps. He popped out the horned beetle helmet.
Dude, yeah, when he did that, dude, cool.
That was so cool. He's like using it to parry.
Because I didn't expect that. Like you knew that he got the material and stuff, but you kind of like forgot about it, and didn't think that he was gonna use it for you didn't know he used it for that, and he ends up pulling it out and like putting it on his head, which is
really cool way to fight.
Yeah, and that's like the only piece of armor that he can like even like use because of the
God's curse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when he pulled that out and he was parrying like all of Weatherman's moves, dude, it was
so cool.
It was awesome.
He had him on the ropes. He used his skill moves on him. I mean, he was cackling. He was like laughing crazy, like ah, like
yeah.
I remember Devin was watching that show when we were doing a different podcast, and I was like listening, like, why the fuck's he laughing? And when I watched him, I was like getting goosebumps watching it because I was so I don't know. Moments like those are like, I don't know.
He ended up
different.
Taking Weatherman down to like a knee, no?
He did drop to a knee.
Yeah.
He did, after the assassin's pierce in his back or some shit. Yeah, no, he got him. He had him. Katso and Pentagon are taking on the Mobile Suit Gundam bullshit. And Pentagon gives Katso something called Evil Eye? Is it called Evil Energy?
I forget what it's called.
Evil Force. Evil Force. That's what it's called. And what is it, Devin?
So, it levels you up 15 levels.
Like little Akatsuki things, or what is it? Little shower guns?
Dude, they're like little balls in a jar that supposedly taste disgusting.
Yeah.
But she eats it, and then it gives her 15 levels, but then the side effect is it takes away 30 levels.
Every minute, I think. Every of those 15 minutes, it takes away one level. And so, at the end of the 15 minutes...
You lose 15 levels.
Yeah, it's some... So he would have lost a bunch of levels, basically. But... right now, he's like level 99 equivalent or some shit. Like, he's super strong. It's the time to... They're throwing all of their cards in this basket. All the money they've used, everything. They better beat him. And are they going to win?
Yeah. So, what do you think about... So, you didn't think that Weatherman could, like, level up again? But so, he ends up kind of, like...
Yeah, he does.
When he goes to phase 3, you kind of see him. He doesn't really seem too different at first. He has a new move where, not thunderclap, where the little shout move that he does.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
But then he even upgrades after that kind of, and he's able to do all of his moves like back to back to back.
Yes. No wait time.
And even at the same time, he was doing the thunderclap while doing the Nimbus fist.
It's not even fair, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It shouldn't be fair. You shouldn't be dodging that, to be honest. Like honestly, there's no way to dodge a double attack in a game. But cool. I'm not going to get into the specifics. This is not really becoming a game to me anymore. It's almost just like, I'd be forgetting it's a game. Like,
yeah. So, like this, I mean, the whole entire, I think this whole entire, like, fight, they've just been, like, nothing but in the game. The only time that they're out of the game, really, is, like, at the end, you get, like, a little tidbit of, like, a little story Like this one, you got story of.
You watch those?
Yeah, dude, it's part of the anime.
Maybe I should start watching those. Okay.
You get a tidbit of the big knight. That's a girl that has a crush on him.
Oh,
Swordmaster.
Yeah, Swordmaster Ray. Yeah. Or yeah. You got it.
So and you just kind of get like a tidbit of like her slice of life, you know. So that's I mean really in these the last 3 episodes, I feels like it's kind of the only part of like actual life that you get from these 3.
And so you forget that it's the game, and the only reason I remembered it's a game is because like the little funny jokes they'll make, like the little momentary things that Katsuo will say or something that Pensugan will mention. That's it though. But it's like that's if that's the whole reason you made this anime and an isekai, just to tell little quirky jokes. I'm like, okay, well you should just made it a regular. Just call it Shangri-La Frontier. This guy wears the helmet because he was beat up as a kid. I don't know. Give me that story. It's like why is it? Who cares about Berserk Online Passion? Who cares about the? It's just I don't know. It's just interesting way to tell the story.
Do you have any? Because I know I have at least a little bit of this Weatherman fighting fatigue because it's now going into 4 episodes.
So it's funny because like we were talking about before, we wanted a long fight.
Not me. I didn't say
maybe not you. Maybe
no, it was you and Paul. Yeah,
okay.
It was you and Paul.
I'm not having fatigue. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. I love it.
You don't think 4 episodes is too long until you reach a conclusion? And now I know that Phase 3 in the last episode was the coolest of all 3 episodes, right. Which kind of leaves you hyped. But you don't think 4? I mean, and this guy isn't even. I mean, I guess he's one of like the main creatures, but he's not even like. What feels like a main bad guy. He's kind of like, it feels like a side quest kind of guy,
Huh. Well, so I don't feel that way. I definitely feel he's a colossi. I definitely feel he's like one of the strongest bosses they'll ever face. I feel like that. I really do. Because they mentioned he's a colossi. And like we're only going to see them fighting colossi. I don't think we're going to see them fight the story. Like I don't think they're going to go after the main story. So all we can really bar, I guess, is these colossi. Like he's probably going to be the weakest colossi to the other ones, but I think he's pretty. To me, he seems like the toughest opponent.
It just feels like to me like he's not like a big part of like the storyline. Like yeah, they want to take him down because he's one of the colossi, and that's what they're they're trash gamers and pro gamers. That's kind of what they do.
Right.
They like the fame of it and stuff like that. But like it just doesn't feel like he's a big part of like the gaming storyline.
Well, hopefully, I bet at the end we'll get into all the other bullshit with the ID tag and how it looks like Alice. When they're fighting, he notices the ID tag on Sunraku that was given to him by the bunny, and apparently that's his girl's ID tag, Alice, the girl that died. So he stops for a moment, gives a little speech bubble, and then he goes back into fighting. So I guess that was like an unknown dialogue nobody would have ever saw unless you had the ID tag, which is cool to gamers like us, but. It's like a little Easter egg, whatever. But the episode ends with the move Clear Sky Conquest. The new move that Weatherman used. It's a slashing move, but it was like, I guess, unblockable, undodgeable. Just cut Sunraku right down the middle. And nobody was close to him to use a rebirth stone either. Nobody was close to him. Luckily, he had thrown one up in the air and it was right above him. But, that was a move in the heart. That was moving the heart. Come on. We didn't even see him throw anything up.
Yeah, you didn't. I mean, they probably should have at least put like a little...
Like a quick little, something.
Yeah.
Something. He just got an ass pull save, right?
But you would think that Senraku would be smart enough to actually, be able to pull something off like that. I just wish... I mean, I wish I would have been able to see it.
Yeah, it's...
But Senraku, he's smart enough and he's played enough games to, actually pull something off like that.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities that he would do that. And that's why I'm not super mad at it. I could see him attempting to do that. When it comes to moving the heart, though, Inosuke never moved the heart before. I'm sorry. Fuck you, Inosuke. That's when the episode ends. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about our breakdown of it. If we missed something. I know we missed Weatherman's attack the lava dragon. We didn't even bring that up.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Another... He threw out...
He has so many attacks.
Yeah. I'm happy, dude. I'm getting fed right now. I'm sorry. I don't know. We'll talk about it when the fight's over in the next episode, hopefully. Guys, we're out of here.